Each and every game that we played against Detroit, we considered a war.
We had flexed our muscles, they were flexing their muscles, and we wanted to remain kings, and they wanted what we have.
Between 1987 and 1991, these two teams would play each other 47 times, 4 times in the playoffs. Each game, a battle for both supremacy on the court and a place in NBA history. But ironically, the seeds of this rivalry were sown in Boston.
The Celtics were the old veteran team that nothing bothered them, and that annoyed the Pistons because the Pistons were trying as hard as they could and nothing they did worked. Then they jumped over the Celtics.
Isaiah sideline.
They became the bad boys, and then along comes this team out of the Midwest in Chicago, and the Pistons treated the Bulls the same way the Celtics had treated them. These young kids don't have what it takes.
We knew they were out there, we knew they were up and coming, but at that point in time, we just dismissed it because we knew they couldn't beat us.
While Detroit may not have considered Chicago a legitimate threat in the Eastern Conference, they still had reasons not to like them.
The game that the Pistons played was rugged, it was tough, it was gritty, and then here comes Michael. Michael is art.
Here's Jordan down the middle, all the way! An unbelievable ball!
We didn't like seeing this young punk come in with all this great skill. And if you came down the middle, you were just going to get killed.
Detroit and Chicago would meet for the first time in the playoffs in 1988. And the Pistons were determined to make sure the Bulls and the league's newly crowned MVP knew who ruled the Eastern Conference.
On the switch, Jordan clobbered, and the Pistons want to make Jordan pay.
Detroit's game may have lacked artistry, but it was effective, and they dismissed the Bulls in 5 games.
The Pistons have now a return trip ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals.
The 1988 series, however, was merely a prelude of things to come. In 1989, Michael Jordan would lead the league in scoring for the 3rd straight year, and he would lead Chicago on a remarkable run to their first Eastern Conference Finals.
Hey, the Bulls win! They win!
But waiting for Chicago were their old friends, who had a new twist in their plans to stop Jordan and the Bulls.
He's the focal point of everything they do, so let's just break down what they do, and then let's give them different looks. So Chuck says, yeah, let's make a set of rules just for this guy.
The set of rules came to be known as the Jordan rules, and the Pistons considered them classified information.
Jordan rules?
The Jordan rules. Is that something you guys made up?
You know what? The Jordan rules was just a whole lot of help.
Jordan over 4 players, and Sally came away with it.
The rules were more than defensive schemes, however. They were part of a grander psychological plan.
They always played into that. Michael wanted to do it all. Michael tried to score it all and played it against him.
I mean, he was like a warrior that said, all right, they got 3 people, I'm still going to take the ball to them.
My ego was involved, because I don't want a team to seem like they could dominate me or dominate us as a team.